Hi, what's good? uh Welcome to my channel. If you are new to my channel, and if you have already subscribed, you're welcome as well. In today's video, we are going to be creating a barrier program cover in CorelDraw 2020. Without further ado, let's step into it. Here are the pictures that we are going to be using for this project. So these are the text, the name of the man, and what have you. So this is the picture of the man that we are going to be using. So right now, let's step into it. So go over to this place and change the drawing page to A4. Yes, good. So you double click right here, double click rectangle tool, automatically snap into page. Then you make a copy, point your mouse to the edge of the object, then you hold Ctrl key down your keyboard, then you slide to the other side. When you get to the other side, you right click, automatically copy paste. So right now, what we're going to do right now is to create the basement of designs, the templates, rather. So what you're going to do right now is to go over and point your mouse to the edge of the object, then you pull it up just like so. When you get to your destination, you right click, automatically copy paste. So right now, the next step right now is to go over and create basements. So what you need to do right now is to go over and create map out. You have to be very precise. Create an object, then you hold Ctrl key on your keyboard, select the previous object, then you hit on L on your keyboard. That's the left alignment. So right now, what you're going to do next is to make a copy of this object, then you hold Shift G on your keyboard, select the other object just like so, then you hit on R, which is the right alignment. Mind you, these two objects that we created, we try to use this to map out a portion in which we are going to make adjustment of. So watch me as I do that. So go over at your ruler tool. So right from here, you can see our ruler. So pull out, just drag right from here, drag it to the edge of this objects. Can you see? Then drag another one, you pull it up, to this extreme end of the object right here. Good. So right now, what you are going to do is to go over to your shape tool, click on that, then you double click right here. Before you can be able to maneuver at this object, we need to convert it to curve. Right click on that, locate, convert to curve. So automatically that gives us room for manipulation. So go over at your shape tool, double click, right from this, map out, ruler guide, double click, a node shows up just like so. Double click right here as well. So what you're going to do next is to go over and select this dot, extreme end dots, line. Then you go over, hold Shift key on your keyboard, select the other dots just like so. Release your Shift key, then you hold Control key, then drag the two dots up just like so. Good. So right now, what we're going to do is to go over and create, right click on this line, convert it to curve, then you pull this angle. So pull this angle up. So right click on the line, convert it to curve, then you pull this angle up just like so. So as this right now, what we are going to do for proper proportion, I would prefer, so let's just delete this first. So what you're going to do right now is to go over and create a line in between the object. Then you center, hold Shift key and select the object, center it within that. So as this right now, what you're going to do is to create an object on top of it as well, to cut out this portion that I selected so far. So hold Shift key on keyboard, select the object, then you trim. Good. So let's delete this. Trim. Then let's delete this. We don't need this. Good. So right now what we're going to do is to go over and make a copy of this to the other side and wet it all up. Can you see the perfect proportional things that we've done? So right now make a copy in Word just like so. Then you make adjustments of this angle right here. So what you need to do is to just select, then pull that up a little bit. Can you see that? So right now let's taking that up. So go back to F12, then you change that to 3. Okay, so let's go over again. We have to make it thicker, so let's choose 11. Good, that's good. So go back to object, then you change convert outline to object, automatically changes. So right now let's go ahead and change this background right here to a preferred color. So create an object on top of this picture, then you change that to green. So what we're going to do right now is to go over at your color eyedropper tool. Let's sample the color of this man, then you point on this object right here. So let's go over. So before doing that, let's change this object to grayscale, convert to bitmap, then let's select grayscale. So wait a while, it changes all thing. Can you see that? So what you need to do is to go over and center this up object within that. Then you select the object, go over at your transparency tool, then you hit on uniform transparency, automatically changes the whole thing. So let's go over to this place and change it to subtract. So right now make a copy of that upward, then you center it within that. So I think that's to that, delete that. So what we're going to do right now is to select the object, then you go over to your bitmap or effects, then locate, adjust, then hit on tone curve. So right now we need to adjust that. So hit on reset, then pull this down a little bit. That's to that. Let's pull it up. Good. Can you see that? So hit OK. Good. We are good to go. So make a copy of this, center it within that. Good. So right now let's bitmap the whole thing. So in this case we are changing it to RGB. Wait a while. It's bitmapping. Wait a while. Good. Can you see that? So right now let's path clip this into place. Go over to your object, then you locate path clip, place inside frame, select the frame, automatically snap into page. So the next step right now is to adjust that. Hold Alt key, then adjust your image just like so. Slow. Good. So right now what we're going to do is to just drag this code on top of this line right here. Let's change that line to white. So we are just drag it on top of the line, then some menu pops up, then you select copy all properties. That changes the line to gold. So right now let's group the object that we've created so far. Group it, Ctrl G, then you path clip into place. Go over to object, locate path clip, place inside frame, select the frame, automatically snap into that. Then let's pull it down a little bit, make it precise. That's good. So let's path clip this man into place again, then hold Alt key, adjust this man. Let's pull it up, make it bigger just like so. Good. So right now what you need to do is to change this back to this color. Good. Can you see that? We are getting there. So our next step right now is to arrange the text. Let's bring the text in, change it to white. So what we're going to do right now is to hit Ctrl K, then you position this up just like so. Good. So what we need to do right now is to make this celebration of life well spent. We have to add live well spent. So it's gonna be of live well spent. Then let's change the font to Paris. So in your own case, you can decide to use any font that you like. For this project I'm using this font, Hello Paris. Good. So you can see that. So let's make this a little bit bigger, or let's make it Trajan. So Trajan, that's fine. So right now let's let me make a copy of this to the other side. That might be useful. So let's zoom up that text. So what you need to do right now is to bring this down. We are going to lay emphasis on this names right here. So shift the man's picture a little bit closer to the extreme left. So right now that gives us room to maneuver the text. So right now what we're going to do is to go over and break the text into pieces. Hit Ctrl key on your keyboard, then you go over, change the font to Hello Paris. So in this case we are going to make it, hit on Shift F3, a dialog pops up. We are making it title case. It's okay. Good. So let's make the font a little bit bigger, then right click on Y to thicken the outline. So let's hit on F12. So a dialog box pops up asking you to change the thickness of the line. So what you need to do is to just, let's make it 5. Go over to this place, bind fill, scale with objects. Then let's go over and click round cover, round cap. Good, but still it's too thick, so let's make it 2. Good, it's okay. So right now what we're going to do is to go over to object and locate convert outline to objects, then select the whole thing, wet it all up, then change the text to gold by dragging, left dragging, right dragging in the this color on top of the object. Then you choose copy your properties. Can you see that? So what you need to do right now is to go over to this place and change the text to Trajan. So in this case we are going to make it title case. Shift F3, a dialog box pops up, then you change it to title case. Boom, just like that. So what next right now is to just enter from here, then you break that into pieces. So what you need to do, make this a little bit bigger, then position it so close to this name. So right now what you need to do right now is to change the gold as well, then go ahead and make this gold as well. So what you need to do, you have to go through the same process. Good, can you see that? So right now what you need to do is to go over and pull this up just like so. So before that, what we need to do is to bring this emblem right here. So let's make a copy inward. So we are changing that. So right click on this color, then you hit on F12, change the thickness to 3. It's okay. Good. So I'll prefer that to be in black, then the dates in black as well. So what you need to do is to enter from here, break that text into pieces, then position that so well, so just like so. So right now close the tracking, locate your shape tool, put that up a little bit just like so, then make it bigger a little bit, centered within the object. Good. So we are good to go with that. Reduce this a little bit. Good. So right now the next step is to just pull the whole thing a little bit downward, just like so, then make it a little bit bigger. Good. So the next step right now is to just pull this up a little bit, then change it to Trajan. You can decide to use any font, it all depends on you. For this project I'm using Trajan. I so much love this font so much. So right now what you need to do is to put it all up, then let's create a pattern right here. You're gonna like it. So what you're gonna do is to go over to rectangular tool, create a straight object, then you change it to white. So in this case right now, let's click it once again. That shows up an arrow surround the object, asking you so many questions. So but what you need to follow is just this: pull it just like so, slant it just like so, then you click up again, then point your mouse to the edge of the object, then you hold Ctrl and keyboard to slide to the other side, then you right click, automatically copy paste, then you select it too, then you weld it all up just like so. That makes an arrow object. So right now what you need to do is to make a copy of that, then you hit on Ctrl R for a repeat on a keyboard. Good, that makes it. So select all of that, weld it all up. So what you need to do right now is to make a copy to the other side. When you get to your destination, right click, copy paste. So group the two objects all together, then you center it within the yes, then center it within the names. Good. So we are almost getting there. So right now in this case, for not leaving this what's it called, this portion plain, we have to do something about that portion. So right now we are going to make a copy of this mouse picture. So we're going to change that to grayscale bitmap, then you change to grayscale. It's okay. Wait a while. Good. So right now locate your transparency tool, click it on that, then you hit on uniform transparency. So let's reduce the density quite extremely low. Can you see that? So bitmap it all up. So what we are doing right now, let's mirror that picture, then you pack clip into place, then hold Alt key, select the object that you created, then you adjust it just like so. Good. So make it a little bit bigger, position it to the extreme end just like so, then we are good to go. So right now the next step right now is to create so let's type celebrate what's it called, appreciation will be at the back of the cover. Let's type appreciation. Good. So right now what we are doing right now, let's make it all cap. It's on shift F3, then you make it all cap. Good. So right now what you need to do, let's increase the tracking just like so. Good. Let's reduce it a little bit. Good. So we are going to type what's it called, appreciation. So for the time that we spent, we don't have time to type all of this, but let's just type a few tests. Thanks for being part of our journey. So just with time, let me just make a copy of this test. We don't have time to type all of this, but you can decide to create a message for yourself, but as at this time we don't have that time to do all of this. So let's just copy paste the text. So that's the appreciation that serves as an appreciation for the program. So here we come to the other tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the button below subscribe, and don't forget to turn on notification button in case I have something special coming up, so that we can learn from. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. That means a like, so that other people can see and benefit from what we are sharing so far. Bye for now. See you in the next video.